Hello everyone, it's Claudia Hellman, your host of Hellman Talks. And as you know, I'm trying something new, something short and spontaneous. And I'm calling it Hellman Talks Insights. It's a short preview where I share 3 things that stood out to me from the next interview. It's a quick way to introduce my guest and highlight a few ideas I found interesting. So my next guest is a musician that plays a very unique instrument and played in incredible events and for lots of celebrities like George Clooney and some others. And his energy, you'll see, was amazing. We had a really fun conversation and we covered many interesting topics. But the 3 that stayed with me were music, creativity, and entrepreneurship. So let's jump in. The first topic is music. And my next guest, as I mentioned, is an amazing musician. And something I personally didn't know is that music is actually older than language. Early humans were humming and using rhythm to communicate long before we had real words. And even today, music still does what it did thousands of years ago. It calms us, it connects us, boosts our mood, and helps us focus and remember things. Researchers also say that music activates your entire brain at once, which is actually pretty rare. So music, it's not just entertainment. It's something our brains and bodies naturally respond to. And if you follow me on social media, I'll be sharing a short video soon about the origins of music, which I think you'll enjoy. And in the next episode, you'll hear how my guest sees music and creativity, and you'll also hear some fun stories from his 20 years in the music industry, which I'm sure you'll love. The next topic from the interview that I personally really enjoyed is creativity. And when you listen to the episode, you'll hear how creative my next guest is. And here's something interesting. Research shows your brain is more creative when it's relaxed. That's why ideas tend to show up when you're walking, showering, or cooking. So basically doing anything except for trying to be creative. So creativity isn't about waiting for inspiration. It's sometimes about giving yourself enough space for ideas to show up, which is actually, at least for myself, a pretty good reminder to disconnect every now and then. And the last topic is entrepreneurship, which came up with my next guest, but is also in a few previous episodes. And I came across some fun facts that I didn't know before. For example, most entrepreneurs don't actually start in their 20s. The average age of a successful founder is around 45 years old. And over 70% start their business while working another job, so not after quitting everything. And research actually shows that the key trait they share isn't risk-taking. It's actually curiosity. They try small things and see what works. And the truth is, not everyone wants to start a company, and that's totally fine. But if you enjoy building things, solving problems, or testing ideas, you're already more of an entrepreneur than you might think. And if you're unsure, the best way to find out is to start with something small, and you learn quickly if you like it. And if you want more of this, I recommend listening to my episode with Jim. He talks about the behind the scenes of entrepreneurship and when or if you should take the leap. So that's it for today. I hope you learned something about music, creativity, and entrepreneurship, and that you like this new version of Hellman Talks Insights. Stay tuned for the next episode with an incredible musician with a great energy. And in the meantime, catch up on my last episode with Jose de la Vega, CEO of a fast-growing consulting firm in Spain. Thanks for listening, and please subscribe to get notified when the next episode comes out. Bye!